Hi, Suzanne Stoddard here from Legitimate Affiliate Training, and today I'd like to review a product that's just released called BanrAds. This was created by Kimberly and Danny DeVries, and it launched today on JVZoo. That's January 14th, 2021. I'd like to show you how this works, who it's suited for, and if it's worth your time and money. We'll take a quick look at the sales page, and then we'll go inside the member area. We'll check out the pros and cons, walk through the upsells, and then I'd like to give you my personal opinion if you should buy this product or not. So stay with me to the end so I can show you some comparisons. And if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you'd like to learn how to build an online business, please click the link below. This is my best recommendation. It's free, it's an actionable blueprint, and it's incredibly detailed. So this is the sales page, and it's actually quite a lovely sales page compared to many products I review. The headline clearly tells you what you're getting and what it can do for you. And it goes on to tell you about banner blindness and why animated ads can drive more clicks to your offers. They're giving you the agency license when you purchase this product, so people can create a business on sites like Fiverr, and you could sell your services. It goes on to show you what it offers inside, and we're going to go inside to see if this is in fact true. And if we keep scrolling down, you're going to notice the 30-day money-back guarantee. They say they'll happily give you your money back, but that they don't offer a no questions asked refund. So you have to provide a genuine reason and proof that you did everything they asked you to before you get a refund. And I personally think that is a very reasonable money-back guarantee. So why don't we go inside? This is your member area, okay? This is the dashboard. It shows how many projects you've created and any views and clicks. Now you would need an upsell to be able to view these things. And on the dashboard, you will see a thorough walkthrough video. This video is 26 minutes long, and it does cover every feature in here. So let's look at how you would create a new project. In here, you have a choice. You can choose templates, and as you can see, there are 14 different categories, and there are multiple templates in each one. So you have quite a choice here, and I'm sure it would cover just about every niche you can think of. You can customize, which means making one from scratch. And this is great because they give you some pre-sized templates to work with. Like for social media, they give you the different Facebook sizes you would need, the LinkedIn sizes, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. And then there are also printables. And what this means is these are your typical sizes that you would use as your website banner ad or maybe down the side in one of your widgets. So there's a lot to choose from here. Or you can simply select your own width and height. And then the Browse Projects, this just brings you to the projects that you may have already created. They would show up here. Let's use Customize because that way you can see all of the features that the editor has. So let's say we wanted to create a Facebook cover. This brings you inside the editor, and down the left-hand side here are all the features you have. This top one is like a menu, so you can resize your ad if you need to. You can add a new one and it brings you back to the templates. You can import graphics, which is nice if you don't find something that you like in here. You can export it. There's lots of features in here. You can get a public link, API keys, and then there's effects. These are all the different effects that you can apply to mostly things like your shapes down here. Layers. This would be to pick a layer. If you added several images here, you might need to pick a layer in order to edit it. There's lots of emojis in here, both static and animated. You can choose a background. You can choose a solid color, a gradient color, or a pattern. And if you don't initially see something you like in here, you can hit randomize, and it changes everything up. So you can keep doing that until you find something that you like. You can add your text to it, and then another window will open up with all of your font choices and sizes, all that type of thing. There are buttons you can choose from because these ads are clickable. You can find an image, and all you have to do is put in your keyword and it'll pull up all the relevant images for you. Your shapes are all in here. You can see what's mostly used. You can draw your own shapes, add a circle or a square, and then your folders so you can organize all your work. So let me show you quickly how we can put one together just so you have an idea. Let's start with images. And let's say that your niche is weight loss. You see all the images that it brings up here that's relevant to weight loss. And you just have to choose one that you like, that you want to use as your background picture. I like this one, but it's not going to fit this size of the canvas very well. It's going to distort it too much. Let's pick this one here. So click on the picture and drag it to fit your screen. Now from here, let's add some text. So you can pick a size, double click to edit, and just write what you want in here. Click apply, and then X out. And then you have a lot of editing options for your text in here. So you could pick, well, here you can rotate it, you can flip it side to side. Let's say you wanted to do a reflection. You can pick a different font. There's line height, word spacing. And under appearance, there's also a whole bunch of different effects you can add in here. Like whether or not you want a shadow. If you want to blur it, wobble it. Okay, lots of different things you can do in here. So let's say you have some writing and you want to put a shape behind it. Let's do a circle. And let's change its shape. Now you can see it covers the text. So what we can do is right click on it and bring it to the back. Now it is behind our font here, but our font is black, so that's not going to work. So under appearance and color, let's make our font white. There we go. Now we can see it. And let's make our oval a different color as well. This black is pretty harsh. Let's go with blue. And we'll just increase our font a little bit. There we go. Now I know this isn't the greatest looking ad, but this is just for our example, okay? So why don't we try adding an emoji? These animated ones are already pre-animated, so you can just drag them wherever you'd like. Okay, they're not animated on here yet, but they will be when this is rendered. And why don't we add this heart one down here and make it a little bigger. Now if you want to preserve the shape of anything, just hold your shift key down and you can increase its size and it'll stick to its original dimensions. And lastly, let's add the animations. So if you click on this button down here, this is where all of your animations are. Let's say we want the oval to slide in from somewhere. So if you click on the oval, you can see here the little red triangle. This is showing you that you're going to be animating this particular element. If you click on the plus sign, it brings up all these different types of things that you can have it do. So you can play around with this and spend lots of time in here finding something fun. But for our purposes, let's say we want to slide up from the bottom. And we can also set the opacity so that as it comes up, it gets darker in color. So we'll click apply, and then we can see what it does. There you go. Okay, and then you can adjust the time frame in here as well. But right now we'll leave it at that. And now let's work on the font. And right here is text. Click on the plus sign, and let's have this come in from the top. We'll choose the opacity as well. Click apply. So when I click on this little yellow bar down here and drag it across, you can see what it's going to look like. So there are a lot of options you can do with this tool. So if we like what it's doing, just click on save. And you also have the option to download it right here from the editor. If you click on the download button, you can see the 6 different download options you have. You can download it as a PNG, a video, a GIF, frames, a PDF document, or an HTML5, which is what you would use for your website. So let's click out of here and go back to our dashboard. And now if you click on Saved Projects, these are all the projects that were created in this review copy. If we click on the one we just made, There you go. You can see what it looks like with the animation. You can also edit it from here. This brings you back to the editor, or you can download it from here. Now, when you download from this point, you only get a PNG, as you can see. So let's hit cancel. Now, these buttons down here are if you have some of the upsells. If you purchase the first upsell, you can add a link to this and add your Facebook or Google Pixel. This other button is giving you an embed code for your website, or you can publish it directly to Facebook and Twitter. This is where you can download your image. Okay, this isn't an upsell, anyone can download, and it gives you all the different versions. And then this one here is where you would access a workplace if you created one. This is primarily what the front end is, other than these two little buttons here. These are the things that you can do with this tool. The split testing, the pixels, the background remover, the creating ads, managing ads, these are all part of the first two upsells. So just to show you, I can't really do it in here, but I can show you what it looks like. If you want to split test between two ads to see which one does the best, you could choose one, select, choose the other one, which really would be the same version but with something slightly different. But for now, let's choose this one. You would give it a title, save it, and it would show you your two ads, and then it will give you the analytics over a period of time, how many views each one gets, how many clicks, what your click-through rate percentage is, and then you'd know which ad to go with. Pixels is another upsell feature. So you would choose Facebook, give your pixel a name and your pixel ID, and the same for Google. The background remover is where you put in a picture and it just removes your background. This is again an upsell, but let's drop in a picture just so you can see how it works. And there you go. It removed all the background and saves just the foreground, which in this case is this lady. Just so you know, if you are buying this and don't want the upsell, you can go to a site called Remove BG, Remove Background. And this does the same thing, and it's free for anyone to use online. So I put in that same picture, and there you go. It removes the background, you download it, and it's that easy. Okay, back in our tool here, there's also the Create Ad section. This is upsell number 2. And this is if you're doing paid advertising for Google or for Facebook. And it just gives you all of the areas you need to fill in from your Google account or Facebook account. And you can create your ad from in here. And that upsell also allows you to push that ad directly to Google or Facebook right from this platform. You can manage all your ads from here. And then this is your workspace. This allows you to let other team members you may have, or designers you're working with, or even clients you work with. You give them the email address to get in here, and that way you can all work together on your designing, or for that matter, you can allow the designer and the client to work with each other, and it's basically hands-off for you. So this is a nice feature here. So there you go. That's basically BanrAds in a nutshell. Let's take a quick look at the upsells. So the BanrAds front end product right now is $47, and there is an $8 coupon for the launch week. OTO number 1 is called Ultimate for $77. They do give you a 10% off coupon for this week. This gives you those direct embed codes for the websites that I showed you. You can share directly to Facebook and Twitter. There's a Dropbox integration, which is handy. You can do split testing, add your pixels, have the magic background remover, and you get an additional 1,700 done-for-you templates in all different niches. You get the premium instant live chat support. So if we go back to the dashboard, you can see here this help. This is a live chat that requires the first upsell for it to work. And you get all your traffic analytics, which is what you would need for split testing, right? OTO number 2 is called Push for $97, and right now they have a $10 off coupon. They provide you with a module for direct Facebook and Google Ads management. You can create a post right from inside the app and share it directly to Facebook. The post can also be boosted. You can automate your boosting to Facebook and Google Ads. And you can edit all those ads and set it to either a draft, live, pause, or publish. OTO number 3 is your agency kit for $67. You get email swipes and a done-for-you sales page video, a website, a client contract template, client invoice template, social media marketing suite, a full media branding kit with all the logos and markups, a PowerPoint expert closer webinar slides, and exclusive video marketing training. OTO number 4 is your white label, and they're offering you this week a coupon for $20 off. This gives you your own administration dashboard. So for $297, you can get 50 licenses. And for $397, you get unlimited licenses. Or you can choose to pay it off in 4 equal payments of $147. Okay, so let's go over the pros and cons of this product. The pros would be that you can create animated banners. Like I showed you inside the product, this tool can do a lot of different animations. The editor has many features. And I was pretty impressed with the editor. It actually had quite a few features. You have the ability to download in 6 formats. When I looked at some online tools, you had to pay quite a bit more to be able to download in a GIF format. And you have the ability to create paid ads. So if you do paid advertising on Facebook or Google, this could be a handy little tool for you and save you a lot of time. The cons of this product is that it requires upsells for optimal use. And this is like most product launches. The bells and whistles are usually held back for the upsells. But in this case, the front end can do quite a bit and you don't actually need the upsells if you can't afford it. The other con is that, again, you need the upsell for paid advertising. So my recommendations are a thumbs up. This product looks quite nice and it can do quite a lot, even if you only purchase the front end product. But buying this product doesn't mean you're going to make huge amounts of money, right? This is simply a tool to help improve the look of your ads. This is great for your website's banner ads and widgets, and create posts for 5 different social media sites. And if you run paid advertising on Facebook or Google, then this app could be really handy to save you time. But don't forget, you'll need to buy at least the first 2 upsells to perform those functions. Will this tool have longevity? There's no way to tell how long it'll be sustained. I find it hard to understand how they're going to keep it updated and keep providing support when there's no additional income coming in. That's why reputable online tools have monthly or annual payment plans. Now, I do want to show you some examples of other online tools. I found this article from Wondershare, and it talks about both paid and free animation makers that they've reviewed. They're showing you their 10 best choices, and of course they're promoting Filmora Pro because that's their business. But there are a few other ones down here that they talk about, and they give you the pros and cons of each. Render Forest, Movely. Now, I haven't heard of all of these. Animaker, and Render Forest I have heard of. This is Render Forest here, and they do quite a bit. If you look at their pricing, you can start for free and stay free, but it's quite limited, and there are their watermarks on all of your ads. But then you can start as low as $6.99 per month if you pay annually. The other product, called Animaker, is another really nice tool that a lot of big businesses use for their animations. Their pricing starts at $10 a month. Well, if you pay yearly, if you choose to pay monthly, it's quite a bit more. And this is, again, a very reputable business online. I also found an article on LifeWire about the 11 best free GIF makers according to this author. And she goes through each one. So I'll leave the links to these articles below, and you can certainly go through them on your own time. And it gives you some comparison to what BanrAds offers. Personally, I like this Pixteller product that's online, and it does quite a bit as well. Okay, it has all these different templates that you can use. But in order to be able to download a GIF, you need to have the Diamond plan, which works out to $12 a month. You can have a free membership, but you can only download an MP4. So as you can see, even at $6.99 a month, it's going to cost at least $83 a year rather than the one-time fee for banner ads. But these other services will most likely be updated and improved over time, as well as offer reliable support. So really, it all boils down to what you need and what you can afford. So I want to thank you so much for watching my review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found value in my video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my link below for a free and actionable blueprint. This is the exact method I use to make money online. And don't think because it's free that it's not any good. You'll be surprised by the amount of content you get. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers!